Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Sagittarius, and happy birthday to the Sagittarians out there. I hope you have a very happy and blessed solar return. All that being said, Sagittarius, now onto your December 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an earth sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. I get there's things that need to be sorted out. There's things that need to be mended. It could be a relationship that needs to be mended. It could be literal objects and things going on. But, you know, I get like sorting things out, organizing things, and things getting mended with your involvement, in some involvement you have with this earth sign person. You look at them like they're strict, but I also feel you look at them like they're right about a lot of things. I also feel that this earth sign person wants you to stay on track. It could be staying on track with your job, your career, with your love life, with your family. I don't know what, or pursuing your goals and dreams. I don't know, but I get that, or it could be about a particular circumstance, but this earth sign person wants you to stay on track with something that's going on, especially with you. I feel that at times this earth sign person is challenging to you, or at least in the month of December. But I feel like they are good at fixing problems, finding solutions, finding new ways of doing things. They could be urging you to do something, to join them in some endeavor, or join in some project, plan, business, idea. They may want you to join them. Could even be, like I said, a business. Maybe it's some work-related thing, business-related thing. There's a feeling of, you might feel a little confused, a little bit of confusion about what it is they're saying or doing or what they want you to do. But I also feel that there's a strong sense of, like, that you need to listen to them. Like that you feel like, I better listen to what they're saying, this earth sign person. But remember, this earth sign person could also be you. If this is your sun sign, you know, maybe Sagittarius isn't your sun sign. Maybe you're watching Sagittarius for your moon or rising sign, and this King of Pentacles is your sun sign, but it could also be your rising sign or your moon sign or your cusp sign. I feel like you could receive a lot of valuable insight and information from this earth sign person in December, or perhaps beyond in subsequent months that follow. And I feel like they look at you like you're very capable, you're good at getting the job done, you're good at getting things done. I'm not seeing them look at you in a negative sense. So the next card in your reading is the Death card. This is a card that symbolizes transformation. You may feel like you want to go through some kind of personal transformation where you would like to change a lot of things. It could be where you're living. It could be your diet, your exercise program, anything that you take on a regular basis, vitamins, minerals, herbs, any kind of tinctures or natural remedies or natural path medicines, like whatever it is you've been doing, you may feel like this, we're going into the new year of 2024. A lot of times people are very inspired at that time to transform their lives. And don't forget, you're getting affected by the eclipses that we had in October and in the month of October, the one on the 14th and the eclipse on the 28th. These are affecting you, and they do bring transformation. So that could be affecting you too, not just going into the new year, but those eclipses could be having an effect and an impact on you. You may also feel like you want to change your appearance. You may feel like, oh, I want to make myself look better or look different. You may want to dye your hair or wear it in a different style or get new wardrobe or lose a lot of weight or gain weight or build muscle. I don't know what you want to do specifically, but some of you, it could be, and not just looks. Although some of you, I feel like you do want to change your look. You may also want to change the way you feel. And so you feel like if I do these transformative things, new diet, new exercise, new vitamins, new minerals, new whatever, I already said diet, that this is all going to be part of your transformation. And all those things can affect your appearance as well. If you change foods, food you eat, and, give up certain things and start taking other things, it does often change your appearance. You may also, if you are somebody that travels for your business or for work, you may find that something in these travels now are actually going to make more money for you. Maybe your company is going to give you more money when you travel. Like when you make trips and travel, they give you like a bonus every time you travel, or accounts or people you encounter in your travels. Maybe these are going to be clients, customers, whatever. Maybe they're paying you more money. Somehow I feel like travel and earning more money are linked together for some of you Sagittarians. Some of you may also feel like you need to get yourself in a new set of circumstances, and this could be involving friends and social life. You may feel like, well, this friend group, I don't really jive with them anymore. We're not in sync with each other. Or you just would like to socialize with some new people just because you're a social being. So the next card in your reading, Sagittarius, is the Temperance card. And this is having to have patience or needing patience or wanting to have patience. This could also be a card to symbolize alchemy, where God is working through you in what you're doing, thinking, creating, and saying. So it can be a card of alchemy. You could get invited to attend some kind of gathering. This could be a social gathering in the month of December. And I feel if you go, it will be a lot of fun for you. It could even be like a ball. Do they have them anymore? I don't know. I don't think I've ever been invited to or attended a ball in my life. Weddings, yes, but a ball where people wear gowns and tuxedos and dance and, Never in my life. But some of you may travel in circles where such a thing happens. But if it's not a ball, you could have a ball at this gathering in December. I feel like you're going to be very sprite and lively and on top of your game. So you could be like really whooping it up. If you're funny, you're going to be on at that party, because I see you being a jokester or saying funny stories. I see you laughing at your own self, other people laughing at what you're saying and doing. So I feel like you could have a lot of fun in December. If you are in a relationship, I don't care whether it's love, a friendship, a business relationship, but if somebody makes an accusation to you, you're going to dump them. I know that sounds harsh. Now, what, are you going to make up with them later? You might, but I don't know. That's what I'm getting. If somebody's accusatory to you about anything, and again, it doesn't just mean love. It could be a friend. It could be a coworker. It could, well, a boss. I don't know. I just feel like it could be a love partner, a spouse. I just get you dumping them if you get accused about something. You're also going to be a very live, open channel in December. So your spirit guides and your deceased loved ones and angels, whatever you believe in, is communicating from the ethers. You're going to be able to hear it, channel it. You're going to be an open, live and open channel. So if you want to connect with certain people on the other side, December is the month for you to try to do that. And don't second guess what you hear. You know, that's the biggest thing with people when they try to connect with spirit. They think, oh, that's not real. That's just my imagination. You need to learn to trust that what you're hearing, because it could feel like a thought. You got to remember that. Don't necessarily think like there's somebody whispering in your ear. Not necessarily. It can happen, but a lot of times channeling, it's coming into you through like ESP, mentally, and you're hearing the thought. So, or getting visions, but you're going to be a good channel in the month of December. So the next card you have in your reading is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. This card could also indicate the ups and downs of karma. If you are into gambling, I feel like you're going to win money. Now, don't get mad at me if you gamble and you don't win, because maybe you're going to win in January or February. But I do get like you winning some money. You're not the only sign that got that. Some other sign got that. It might have been Capricorn. It was either Capricorn or Gemini, I think, but I don't remember because I don't record all these on the same day. But I feel like you're going to win something. And you may be very lucky this month, finding a new place to live, a new home, a new job. Like I get that for many of you. So you could find that December, you're like, oh my gosh, all these things are happening to me at once. I got a new job. It might even be a new career. It could be a new career, a new job, a new home, even possibly a new love life. I also hear that you're going to jump on board on some project that's going to be available to you, and it's really going to help you out and really go somewhere. So if somebody offers you a new job, or to get involved in some kind of like project or a short-term endeavor or whatever, if you embark on it, it's going to be really successful for you, and it's going to go somewhere. You may also find that December is a month where you really want to spend a lot of time outside in nature. You may want to go camping, hiking, things like that, or, just walks in the woods, or, going out on, if you live in a place that's not too cold, going out on the water on a boat. I mean, anything like that, going on a beach, climbing mountains, camping, sailing, depending on, where I live, that would be really cold in December to go out on boats. Although people do it. But I'm just saying, like, spending time outside in nature is going to be you're going to be drawn to do it. It's going to be very beneficial and therapeutic for you to do that. And if you have any kind of family gatherings, I feel like they're really going to go well. You're going to have a strong camaraderie of spirit with maybe not everybody in your family, but a lot of the people in your family. So family gatherings are going to go very well for you. Your last card in the reading, Sagittarius, look, you got the Ace of Pentacles. And this is a card that symbolizes the divine giving you blessings of financial abundance. It could also be abundance of material things that have value, or even emotions. Sometimes pentacles, believe it or not, can symbolize emotions. You may get some money like a kickback of some kind of money, or something you paid, you may be overpaid, or you get some kind of like refund. It could be a homestead rebate. It could be money that comes to you from, like, you paid into your health insurance, and then at the end of the year, they got to give you some of that money back. It could be from, it could be raises and gifts of cash. It could be, but I really feel like it's coming in some other form. You're just going to be vibrating very strongly to attract money to you. That may not make sense to you, but I feel when I say that, you may be like, what? What's she talking about? Because we all emit vibrations, frequencies. We tune into different frequencies. We emit different vibrations. And what you think about, you bring about. Don't think that's not true. And in some cases, I've seen that happen instantly, or within days. So what I'm saying to you here is there's something about your energy that is going to attract money to you, one way or another. But for many of you, I do feel it's going to come in the form of, like I have already said, an insurance company saying, oh, here's money back at the end of the year, or a homestead rebate, or a tax refund, or something like that. I feel that's the most strongest, but again, it could come to you in a variety of ways. You could also develop something this month that could be a real cash cow for you. So if you're good at being inventive or creative, and that could even be at your own business, it could be something you develop at your work or job for another company you work for, or it could be at your own business, or it could be developing something that maybe you could market and sell on your own. It's like, don't be surprised you don't develop something that's a cash cow for you. Maybe you already own your own business and you already have certain products and services that you offer, but you may come up with an idea and you create this new one, and it's going to be like money could be rolling toward you from that creation, that idea, this new thing that you implement or invent. And if there was any barrier that you needed to break through to receive funding, you're going to break through that barrier and get the funding. So if there was something like you were trying to get money from, you know, the government or some institution or something else, and there were blocks or, you know, stumbling blocks or things created, you're going to break through those barriers and get that money that's owed to you, or, you know, it may be literally owed to you. So there could have been like red tape, bureaucracy, barriers, certain things that hoops you needed to jump through, or documentation that you needed to provide, and maybe you get all that aligned and organized and sent in, and now you're waiting, and the barrier is going to break through and open up, and those funds and that money comes to you. So you got to think about that, where that could be coming from in your life. And, you know, some people are like, oh, these messages don't make sense to me. They don't resonate with me. Okay, well, maybe they don't right now when you're listening to it at the end of November. But you may find in December, at the end of the month, or when you're in January, you're going to go, wait a minute. Or later on, these predictions can come out. Don't just discount it because it doesn't make sense to you at the time. I've gotten many psychic readings over the years. Since I was 20, was the first, I think 20 or 21, I got my first psychic reading. And years later, that psychic told me, my predictions can come out 7 years later. I saw things further out than 7 years, some of her predictions coming true. And I was like, wait a minute. That psychic all those years ago told me, and lo and behold, here it happens. So sometimes when you're getting the messages, they may not make sense to you. But always watch your rising sign and your moon sign. Now, I'm sorry, I did not bring my gemstone crystals when I did half of these recordings for December. I was in another location, and I did not bring my gemstone crystals there. So I cannot, even though I'm back in my normal spot and I do have my crystals, wouldn't be fair. So I'm not pulling a gemstone crystal this month. But I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, where I look at very specific topics using a variety of divination tools and bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for those topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can get my most recently recorded video series by clicking on the links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also get these videos by going to my website at the luckymermaid.com videos page, and you can scroll down that page and look at all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for. And you just click on the zodiac sign you want, your sun, your moon, your rising sign, and you click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, it's that time of year again, New Year's readings. If you want to get my New Year 2024 Psychic Tarot readings, 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread readings, you can access those by clicking on the link down below or going to my website. That's 10 cards. And if you get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, you're getting 30 cards with all those predictions and messages. I highly recommend, if you can get both your sun sign and your rising sign, will be the most helpful. But if the moon sign resonates with you on YouTube, then you might want to consider getting that. But it's always a good rule of thumb to get whatever sign normally resonates with you on my YouTube readings and my Rumble readings, to go with that sign when you're buying my videos on Vimeo. Also, my psychic crystal readings for December 2023 are also available. These messages and predictions are from my spirit guides for the month of December, are like a continuation or an expansion of these readings that I'm doing right here, right now on YouTube. So hopefully if you haven't checked them out yet, you'll decide to look into the crystal readings. There's a lot I cover in those readings. Also, my full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. You're being affected by that eclipse for at least 6 months. And when I did the readings, some of those predictions even went out a year for some of the signs. So if you want to see how that Taurus eclipse will be affecting you, you might want to look into those eclipse videos. And I use the same format in the other eclipse video, which is for the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, October 14th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Again, you may want to check those out. Those same scenario when I recorded those. Some of the predictions were going out 9 months. Some of them were going out for a year. So those eclipses really affect people. You might want to get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, or at least your sun and your rising sign in those videos. I highly recommend that if you can do so. Also, a very popular video series, you may have already gotten them because they've been out since August, but my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings, they go from August of 2023 through until the end of August of 2024. There are 7 cards in the reading. There's lots of predictions and messages. People seem to really gravitate towards those Horseshoe Tarot spread readings every time I put them up. So you may want to check them out. And the career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those readings go out 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in April of 2023, and those predictions go out all the way until the end of October of 2024. So you might want to check those out and see what's coming up for your career and finance over that time period. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know that I'm going to do those anymore after this series, or if I do them, I may change the way I do them and do them in a different format. I haven't decided yet. So if you want to get them in the old format of what I've been doing for the past 8-9 years, I've been doing those on YouTube, on Vimeo, you might want to get this video series. So I hope you have, and also if you want to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC. And you can follow me on Instagram at the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. Make sure you're following the true account because there's a lot of frauds over there. They copy my pictures. They look like they're me, but it's not. So make sure you go with the correct spelling. And sometimes they put a dot in there. They put an underscore in a weird spot. There's an underscore in it. Yes, it's the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. Don't fall for any frauds. That's the only account. If you're following a fraud account, they're trying to scam you or get your money or your information. So please don't fall for it. Also, I am highly active now on X, formerly known as Twitter. I used to be on there years ago. I didn't like some of the things that were going on over there. We got too discombobulated. I stepped away from it for a while. I'm back on Twitter and I post there almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. So if you want to see what blurbs my guides have to say over there, you might want to check me out. And it's at the Lucky Mermaid. That is my handle on X. Also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the work and the readings I do here on YouTube or on Rumble, you can go to the donation link down below in the description box. It's there underneath all the video series links I'm talking about, and that link is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So I do truly appreciate it. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing month of December. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year to all of you out there. I wish you a totally happy holiday season. And I want to wish you many blessings and peace.